this double. Zecks versus WhytePanther. That'll be fun. SaggingRufus versus Bun.
You don't vote for Zecks, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, we're not gonna have predictions because, well, normal predictions because it's a double.
Vote for whatever the prediction for Zecks is.
All right. Hello.
We're joined.
I'm gonna let you have this one. I'm gonna go check the food.
Wait.
The cyberspace.
I hope it's this game.
Me too. And I've been watching races for like 5 hours, but I've been at work and haven't been able to say anything.
I have a question. Is this another car game?
No.
No,
okay,
it is not.
Then I won't leave.
All right. We got
Speaking of racer cards, hey, this name on the left, if you've ever heard of MT before, this is like one of the first names that should come to your mind, because it's Zecks. Zecks, like, easily top 3 racers in MT. Always a favorite to possibly win the tournament. Look at all those stars. Win rate of 72%. 1 MT2 and 11. And WhytePanther on the right, also pretty good racer. 40% win rate. First joined in MT13. Finished 33rd first MT. That's not bad. Zecks is a tough opponent, but you can't go in scared.
Just doing the race setup stuff. I really love this game. And it is a resub, but technically it isn't.
Technically it's not.
Because when I subbed this the first time, I subbed the Japanese version because I didn't know that there was an English version.
Here's our other racers. 2 wild cards. SaggingRufus and Bun. I like Bun's name, it's very short. Does not fall into the has more letters, so they must be better. But they're both wild cards. So let's actually see. What did they play?
Is this a winners 1 match? Okay, it just said 0-0.
This is losers. Yeah, it doesn't update dynamically. So let's see.
Oh man, one of them had the race Ronald McDonald Magical Worlds.
Oh god, Sagging
I
remember this match.
that Pat and Matt race.
And pull 2. That was.
This pull.
It's a great
easy.
game, but
Easy clap.
that as a winners 1 is brutal.
I did that in 20 minutes. Easy.
But they didn't play badly. That's definitely a rough game to get as winners 1.
So all I know is it's some random thing based off of players' names.
And let's see.
Zecks
is seeded, so Zecks hasn't played. WhytePanther won against Dolores Fred in Metal Sword.
Okay, now I can stop making a bunch of annoying typing noise and just do commentary. Zecks is really good. WhytePanther's been in quite a few times. Not nearly as many times as Zecks, who has won a mystery tournament, I believe. And immediately won. That's a nice little... Has anyone commented on that? That's good. I'm glad you added that feature.
Have done that, have they immediately won? Andy, Zecks, and Drake?
Well, whoever won MT1. Whoever won MT1.
Yeah, which I think was Blecky.
Yeah, it was Blecky.
So technically,
well,
yes.
Blecky doesn't have a racer card. Yeah, Blecky, Drake, and Andy.
That's why that feature is so important, because it's including everybody.
Unless I don't think MT5 was used pizzas first. Pretty sure that's not the case.
The cards are pretty smart about these lines. Like on WhytePanther screen, you can see first joined in MT13 and finished 33rd, which was their best placement. So it skips like the best placement line because it's also the first joined line. And the same thing happens with Zecks. line over there.
It's just like Hades, with a really complicated dialogue system. I would say this is probably equally on that level.
Yeah. This is I like 5 people worked on this for months.
This is the AI generated
Yeah.
deep learning algorithm.
Google is already calling my house every day. I keep telling them, no, you cannot have this technology.
This is too dangerous. We can't let it fall into Google's hands. This is too powerful.
Hey, Google learns
Okay.
how to script Saturn games, like we're just done.
Oh, gotta set a goal. Shoot, this has been in before. I gotta look up the SRL code.
I mean, you can kind of take a guess.
I'm pretty sure I do know what it is.
Yeah, I've taken a guess. It was correct.
That was my guess.
You typed too fast.
And I had to type slow because otherwise it's too loud. Man, I really hope one of these players doesn't start playing before the race.
Why is that a likely
Oh,
thing to
didn't
happen?
you see that? This was drawn before. This had to be redrawn because one of the players, like, the link was posted, and off they went, immediately starting.
That's speedrunning.
Like, downloading the game is part of the race.
That would be. Oh, that would be impressive.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
It'd be all about, you could buy your way to the tournament.
yeah, get gigabit.
If
for that
only.
advantage.
I say it'd be awesome and like I'd be doing better, but I'm not rich either, so that's not helpful.
I can move down to Austin. They have gigabit.
I have gigabit. So I guess But
it's
the-
just
the
not
site has to
available in
support
my
it.
area. I need to
if
move
people are
to
doing
a place that has
archive.org
gigabit.
links, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, archive.org.
Yeah, Austin was like one of the first places. So I host all my stuff on Google. They'll get the lightning fast download. They probably won't give it to you unless you pay. Remember when OneDrive had unlimited storage? And then Microsoft was like, that's not a good idea. Let's not do that.
Well, it's just because they had to beat Dropbox.
Yeah, but that's not a good idea. It was literally unlimited. So people were uploading like terabytes of.
Oh yeah, no, I sure remember that. It was like 2 people. One guy had like 120 terabytes of just shit. He just uploaded, and then they said, "All right, this is now banned because like you can't just keep doing this." I was upset about that. It was nice when we had unlimited drive space, and then one guy's like, "I'm gonna upload every Linux distro ever to
So here's-
Microsoft because it's
I have a pretty-
free."
I have a pretty good story about things that had unlimited drive space. There was this thing called BitCasa that didn't exist for very long, and it was just that. It was just like free file storage, but they started with unlimited space. But it was really slow. So I made a share for me and all my friends called the internet dirigible because it was really slow, but it was on the internet like a dirigible is, and that's where that name comes from. Is how when I initially came up with that. And then the next year they said, okay, you can have unlimited, but it's $100 a year. And I was like, that's pretty good. And then the next year they said, okay, you can have unlimited, but it's $1,000 a year. And I said, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. But it was fun while it lasted, and that's the origin of my name.
Hey Maurice, where'd you get your name from?
Well, in The Beauty and the Beast, there's the Gaston, and he goes, "Maurice, that madman, he was in here last night, raving," and then Maurice starts raving. That's where I got my name from.
That
Yeah,
makes
you
sense.
rave all the time. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's a madman.
I see, ever since I like became friends with Maurice, I see the name Maurice like everywhere now. It's like
No, it happens to me too.
I
Frequency
see it
illusion.
all over the place. There's this women's clothing store called Maurice's.
Well, of
There's
course. That's mine.
which I didn't even know existed until, and then I was at Disneyland, and of course there was Beauty and the Beast Maurice stuff there.
Yeah.
There's the guy from Madagascar.
There's also the monkey from Marsupilami. It's called Maurice. He's wearing a pink shirt. The guy from
don't know.
IT Crowd is called Maurice. The black guy
Yeah,
with
I
the
was
afro.
gonna say the IT crowd guy.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a rare
There's so
name,
many.
so I know all these things because it's only like 10 things to keep track of that are called Maurice. There's Maurice Lacroix, which is a watch manufacturer.
Wikipedia search.
I mean, there's Maurice. What's his name? The chess GM.
There's Maurice, the Barry Shelley story.
There's Maurice Green, world record holder in sprinting at some point.
Oh, that's true. Some people call me Maurice.
Yeah, of course.
Weep woo.
See, I remember when a famous person shared, and it was just a disaster because it was a certain famous person who was really popular among teenage girls.
Azumafu. Is that what it's called? Other places?
Is that Marsupilami?
Talking about Zabumafu?
Is that
Yeah.
Marsupilami?
Is that what it's called? Is that what it is? It's called Zabumafu here.
Oh, it's called Marsupilami in Germany.
Yeah, Zabumafu.
Okay.
That's
The
a
yellow
video
thing
game.
with the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the monkey.
No,
is
wait,
called
yellow
Maurice.
thing. No.
Yes?
This is a real... Zabumafu is like a real lemur that is real, with real people. It's a very American show. I would be surprised... Well, maybe not. I guess it's not necessarily American. It's like a nature show. They might play it. It was on PBS here, but... Let me see. I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Featured a talking lemur named Zabumafu, performed by a puppeteer, and mainly portrayed by a lemur named Jovian.
Oh, good. I'm glad we know the lemur's name. I don't know what Marsupilami is. I have to look that up. Is it German exclusive?
I think it's like Dutch or French or something.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I was
wow.
so terrified. I looked in the cast and it said Chris Pratt as himself.
Oh
I
no.
was like,
No, it's
Oh
not.
no,
I
it's
read
Super
that out.
Mario!
I just read that out.
It's Super Mario!
He's everywhere!
We played a
Yeah, this guy-
Marsupilami
this
game in
Marsupilami
MT.
is crazy. I just see one picture of me saying "Hooba," whatever that means. Maybe that's just something
That's
they
what he
say.
says. We played a game of Marsupilami in... I don't even know if it was MT. I don't think it was MT.
I mean, I've raised fucking Zabumafu against Kairulius and Heavy Trooper.
How, on what system?
The Game Boy Color.
It's gotta be okay. The Marsupilami has to be G. It's got to be GBA.
I think it was GBA, yeah.
I'm checking right now. It's Genesis.
Also, Tetsuya loves himself.
Really?
some
Genesis?
stuff.
I mean, it's
Make
pretty
sure
old, I
everyone
know that
plays
much.
it.
There's a
That's
2021 Marsupilami game
Oh.
on like Switch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is not everyone ready yet? No.
SaggingRufus is not ready. There's no game of
Is
it.
this on Steam? It is on Steam.
Let everyone play Marsupilami. I don't think the monkey is in the newer versions of Marsupilami, so you can't be Maurice's best friend.
What's on
Fortunate.
Steam? Is this the Genesis version?
No.
I assume it's a different game.
Yeah, it's a different game.
It looks like Donkey Kong Country Returns.
It does. This game doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it actually looks
It looks
pretty
really
good.
good.
Oh, it came out a couple months ago only.
Why didn't I draft this in the game?
And it's called Hooba Venture. It's because he says Hooba.
Makes sense.
I don't know why he says
Wait.
Hooba.
Does this have an open critic score?
SaggingRufus, please get ready so we can switch to the game and talk about the game.
Word, a 74. Oh, I would not have drafted this then. I've added this to my wish list. This game looks good.
It's $25. I mean, maybe it'll go on sale. I don't think I'd pay $25 for this. I don't know who these people are.
Alright, we have a game. Probably. Unless sagging recrops, but whatever, I can handle that. The game is called Splash Lake, and it's Internet Dirigible's favorite game.
It's not my favorite game.
But you like it a lot.
Really like it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Maurice doesn't like this one that much, but
Yeah,
I
that's
really
why I'm
like
making
it.
fun of it in like a very spiteful way for no reason. No, I thought it was alright. I don't like one-screen arcade games. Oh, I think SaggingRufus' game is not working right. This is your time to shine. This isn't even a Japanese game.
I'm telling him this isn't even a Japanese game, so I don't understand. He's done something wrong. This this game. So I was looking through PC Engine CD games because I felt like it was an untapped market, and I was just going by title, and there was one called Splash Lake Ostrich Daibuken, and that sounded awesome, so I tried it.
It sounds good with the subtitle, I agree.
Yeah, and so I just assumed that that was the game, but there actually is a US release of this game. So this time, that was MT14. Now, 2 MTs later, I subbed the actual US release.
Nice.
Which, I think has been in MT before, like once before, forever ago. We pulled this earlier in the tournament, but Kurt Q already played it, and then maybe even you pulled it again after that.
We pulled it again, and then one of the racers already played it. But
I
live.
remember when this was played.
This game's
BMAC
awesome.
Attack was playing it against somebody. I just remember it was BMAC Attack, because I kept calling him Big Mac Attack. Because it's a great, like, that name's good. This game's great. You're an ostrich. You peck shit. That's it. That's the whole video game.
PC
Okay, this-
Engine Super CD-ROM to the power of 2 system version 3.
There's like 80 billion PC Engine systems. Like every day I find out a new one.
Oh, this one's super.
I hope someone... Oh, there's boss fights in this game that we didn't get to.
Yeah, well, kind of. There are some enemies that are harder than others.
Well, no, I mean, did you see the beginning of the demo? There was the giant slime, and then it's a
Yes.
bunch of kappas and other bullshit.
So this game is kind of interesting. There's like 60 levels. I did play this whole thing. not quite the whole thing, but most of
Someone
it.
should sub Tricky Kick.
He says ready, but he doesn't look ready.
Yeah, whatever. I told him to press the thing. I don't want another retime.
I know.
Also, maybe you should look at the demo, huh? Mystery Tournament 101. Look at the demo play. I'm just gonna wait to give him to not give him a disadvantage. Come on, man. Come on.
He doesn't get
literally
the
won races against Andy for watching the demo. Like, watch the
Yeah.
fucking demo.
I'm gonna tell him, oh, I'm gonna prepare the stream for another 30 seconds, just so he watches the goddamn demo.
It'll happen if it happens. But so yeah, this game has like 60 stages, but in every stage, if you ostrich beak one of the squares that you can't break 3 times, a random piece of food pops up somewhere on the level. And then if you get that piece of food, you unlock all the special food on all the levels, and then you unlock another set of 60 levels.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like a second loop, but it's got totally different levels.
Is it gonna play?
That's just more levels. That's not a second loop.
It's well, I don't know. Maybe it's a second. They're called 101 again, is why I'm saying second loop. They're not called like.
I guess there's no demo once
Game
you're on this
Plus.
screen, so we're going. I'm not at fault.
Yahoo! Yeah, well, just like the Zelda second loop is completely different.
Well, that's New Game Plus.
I didn't ask for audio.
That's even called Second Quest.
Yeah. So it's like Ostrich
not a loop.
Daibuken. Nice. First level's pretty easy. So basically, the diamond ones act as like anchors, and you can crack the normal panels, and if there's cracks that aren't anchored to anything, everything on the other side of that crack falls over. It's pretty difficult to word. It's pretty easy to see what's going on, but not really sure the best way to word it. But you have to set traps and make the enemies fall in the water. And you can jump 1 square. So you can jump over enemies, but it's kind of weird. You don't have like air control or anything. It's a set 1 tile jump. It's like Frogger.
There's a mini game in Power Shovel, which is like that. It's just like
this is a pretty easy stage. Just double peck. There you go. Easy game, easy life.
I don't think you need to double peck, do you?
No, you just hit it once. The first... oh no, Bun was a little too slow and got stuck on this stage. The first
Zecks
couple
failed
stages...
to jump, but you have 3 life.
The first couple stages are more like a tutorial. And then, we're beating 310. It gets a little bit harder. They get some unique enemies that are difficult to take down. Like kappas and other things. You will kill yourself. If you, like... You can fall in the water at any time if you knock yourself in, so you have to be careful.
Oh, what? SaggingRufus was basically in the enemy when he jumped.
Well, you have 3 hits.
Yeah, you can take 3 hits. I was mentioning that earlier.
It's pretty...
This stage, you gotta dodge at least 1 enemy.
Yeah, WhytePanther made an unfortunate
Zecks
decision.
no other
dodged
anchor,
the
so
1
just
enemy,
go.
and that's the lead change. WhytePanther had been leading. Oh no. Big splat. PC, there's so many fun PC Engine games, and there's so many bad PC Engine games.
It's true. This game actually gets... I considered extending the goal, I didn't bother. This game gets pretty difficult in the later stages. There's like... I don't know what to call it. I bet TV Tropes has a word, but the kind of enemy that hugs walls and goes around the edges of all the walls. You know what I'm talking about?
Zelda thing.
And it's like a little fireball in this game. In Mario 2, it's a little electric ball, or like in Super Mario World. But anyways, they get really hard because they're fast and you can like let them out of areas and yeah. The enemies do have different behavior. The monkeys kind of just walk around and stop sometimes, though. They're still kind of dumb. And they can't swim. Nothing can swim.
Change. The monkeys have outsmarted Zecks. He's not invested enough in GameStop. That's the joke we're going with.
Okay. GameStop's the little rabbit, though, not a monkey.
GameStop is for apes.
Oh, that's the joke. Oh,
yeah.
SaggingRufus made a horrible choice. So falling in the, then you gotta put in your name. Don't take the time. Yeah, everybody's
did like the Wile E. Coyote thing, where he accidentally cut his own branch instead of the monkey's branch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I like the games where if you put in AAA, it changes it. Because it knows that you're not taking the time to actually put it in. Oh, we have WhytePanther and Zecks on the Kappa stage.
Like
you have to knock this Kappa in 3 times, I think. And you can... More enemies spawn every time you knock them in. See, that didn't break there for Zecks because
Zecks was facing the wrong way.
Well, and it was still anchored on the right side. When you have 3 like a split path, it has to be cracked going all directions.
Oh, Zecks got him. Got 50,000
nice.
points.
Big
yeah,
points.
It's a lot of points. Some big
there's
points.
More bad guys. You gotta feed these Humpty Dumpties.
Nice. Got them both at once.
Zecks. I'd say that's the first commanding-ish lead.
Oh yeah, and we can watch Ostrich Theater.
Haha! Funny joke.
I don't know if you can skip Ostrich Theater.
I hope not.
Why would you want to skip this?
Yeah, it's good. Wholesome
Because
fun.
it's a race.
We got
You of all
snakes!
people.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Zecks.
Yeah, so the panels come back, but it's slow.
Yeah.
So you generally don't want to have to
Okay,
wait
so
for
the
them.
snakes attack exactly like I'd expect snakes to attack like in a video
Yeah,
game.
the snakes are like ropes and
Ropes, yeah.
Link to the Past.
In, well, any Zelda game in which there are ropes.
Do they always dash at you?
Yeah.
I haven't played like much of the Game Boy Zelda games. I know that's sad to you.
I would
'cause you
recommend
stayed
it.
on
We
it.
went through
Yeah, there's a really
Oracle's
cool game
games.
called LADS.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Oh no, I know it is. Okay.
Also a real
Oh,
buff.
bad timing. Took a
Yeah.
death.
Ooh.
That's rough. But WhytePanther's having trouble with the Kappa, so it's all right. No lead change yet. Up in the top race, SaggingRufus is on
Yeah,
stage.
everyone's fighting the Kappa. Except for
Oh yeah,
Zecks.
they're all fighting the Kappa. That's 110, I believe.
Yes. A hop over the Humpty Dumpty for Zecks, dropping the Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, like making it like a continuous
I
bridge.
couldn't understand why you kept posting Kappa in chat. And it's because
Really?
there's a Kappa on the screen, obviously. I was just
Oh
a
my
big
God.
dummy. I just don't, I'm too stupid. I don't know why I couldn't get it. I was like, what's so funny? But I get it now.
Why is this log smoking a cigarette?
Yeah, this is a bad influence. This is the US version too. The NEC was
I'm
fine with
surprised they
this.
got away with that.
Was that an extra 100 points for the cigarette, or did it not like disappear until the cigarette had fallen into the water? Okay, I believe WhytePanther's in the
Can you
final
see
enemy here.
Punishment? This is published by Turbo Technology.
Oh, Zecks barely got that snake. That was about to get
Yeah,
him.
that
but...
snake definitely would have wrecked him. Oh, I remember watching people do this. Gotta peck fast. Gets it.
Yeah.
Reads
That
the
one's
level
also
correctly
just like kind of a
immediately.
trap because it's a little confusing looking. But if you look on WhytePanther's screen, you
Yeah,
can
the
clear
WhytePanther
those
could've gone to the
gaps.
right there. I realized it a little late. But actually, I like that positioning there
Oh, look at
because
this
then
big
only has
combo.
to break the one, possibly.
Look at this huge combo from Zecks.
No!
Oh, this is the other snake.
The snake is confused too. And only has 1 health. Ah, I thought that might be a problem.
Well, now can take another attempt at this.
Bad timing. We have another AAA. All these people doxing themselves. We all know now their real initials.
Wait, the default high scores are who killed what?
What did it say? It did say
Killed Ostrich.
Who killed Ostrich? They're supposed to do like a
who
Roger
killed
Rabbit thing?
Ostrich. I think it is.
Well, there's not enough letters for that, so it's Ostrich.
Perfect. Maybe there's more. Because you just replaced one. So there must have been more letters before.
Oh,
I'm
Zecks
not sure
got
if the
double tap
Japanese
by that
version did
snake.
that.
Okay, I'm not even sure how WhytePanther survived, but, you know, made it up by dying.
SaggingRufus is having a hard time with this stage. Zecks, you kind of can't make any mistakes on this stage, but I think has it. Ooh, jump to try and like avoid the snake's line of sight. I don't know if that works, but it's a smart.
Well, if the snake isn't facing
try.
you, it doesn't charge you.
Ah, so this whole stage is a trap.
I mean,
Basically.
you can peck behind you at any point, but there's not
Yes.
really a good reason to do so. Except, I
If
guess
you-
maybe for the snakes.
If you ever peck in front of you, you're gone. So I think that's meant to get you. Zech's not falling for the trap. We'll see if the other players do.
You can just do this in one huge combo too.
Yeah, but I think with the snakes, it's tricky. But it seems like the snakes don't actually. Well, no, they do. I've seen them in other stages do it.
Ooh,
I like Zecks
Good
playing with
call.
instead of trying to race it. That was real.
that was
smart.
a good call from Zechs. You don't want to have to redo that stage. It's a long one. Also, we do have an enemy counter in the top. It's not super relevant because it's not usually hard to see
It's
how many
only going to
enemies.
be relevant in like the boss stages.
Yeah, where more of them spawn.
This is another big combo stage.
Yeah. It's almost kind of like a puzzle game. You can't. You have
It's
to.
an action puzzler. It's a good genre of video game.
I like them a lot personally.
Puzzle platformers, action puzzlers, like things that require you to think and execute are.
So if Zecks
your
goes
genre.
quickly, he wouldn't have had to do a second peck there, because it was broken on the other side of that. So could have ended that level a little sooner, but it's still making progress here. Deaths are most costly. So you can't peck where there's the X, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, apparently adjacent pecks just makes water. It's still a very close race between the top.
Yeah, they're both on 110. 110's a little tricky. They're having a pretty hard time. The Kappa is easily the most aggressive enemy to this point, for sure. Ooh, nice. Getting that snake.
You can also pop the entire bottom part.
Race gives me every time with it.
Oh no, isn't Well, yeah, you
Has
could do it.
to peck on either side. He could just take the hit, though, and he probably should. Yep.
You also could have taken out the whole stage in one big combo.
It's true. And that probably would have been faster, but, you know, hindsight's MT, as they say.
No, they don't.
Oh, darn. This one...
I think honestly going across the top and then heading back would be faster. I think that's what Zecks is electing to do now. Nope.
No, see, now he's blocked himself off, so...
Yeah, like go. Okay, so it has to go up and down.
On these last four, though, you do need one on both sides.
Yeah, I like this decision. I think this will end up just being faster.
Yeah.
Yep. There is a timer, also. I don't think that's gonna be super relevant, except maybe on the Kappa stage.
Hey, WhytePanther gets a clear.
Ostrich Theater.
SaggingRufus
Really reminds
also
me of
got a clear
Pac-Man.
earlier. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, here I think we're on 210, which is where you have to drop that whole guy. He's kind of like,
A wiggler.
yeah. Well, he's like in Mario Odyssey, where they can stand completely
I think those are
straight.
Also wigglers, but they have a weird name.
Yeah. But it's just like, he won't fall over unless you get all of them at once. So you have to be pretty specific about where you get that guy.
Well, you just gotta count how many segments he has, and it looks like he has 7? Or is it 6? Not 6.
Got Humpty Dumpty. Who is not an egg in any of the nursery rhymes, but...
No, he's just a horribly misshapen man.
Yeah. Well, he's not... misshapen after the fall. Beforehand, there's nothing to imply that he's not just a man.
Those tight clears.
Maybe you don't need to get all of them at once? Yeah, you do. So that's not long enough. You actually have to do it on the far right.
I'm looking for a segment of 6, and I see 1.
There you go.
There
Yeah,
we go.
far right
I
or
see
far
2.
left.
One of them is hard. Ostrich
Ostrich
Theater
Theater.
with a jump. Like this is like the stage transitions in Donkey Kong 94.
Or like Pac-Man.
Bombing Islands has those. Kirby has them. A lot of
Yeah,
games have those.
Those games are dumb. Donkey Kong 94,
Yeah.
all the way.
These Darumas are pretty aggressive compared to everything that we've seen so far. I don't think they target you, but they're fast.
This game does not have enough sound
These
effects.
also have regenerating blocks. I believe these uncrack slowly.
I don't think they're any different than any of the rest of the blocks. They always
For some
come
reason,
back.
I thought some of them turned on and off when Zecks is moving about, but maybe not. Okay, good. Shrambles is here. That wasn't me saying Kirby was dumb. I would have felt bad if Shrambles wasn't here. I don't know why Zecks just didn't wait.
There we
to
go.
Get them both, but
These crabs are funny.
I don't think the crabs can move up and down.
The one thing I like and both don't like about the PC Engine CD is that it's like one of the first CD systems, so they could have CD audio, and they kind of went overboard with it sometimes and just like put music in games that didn't really fit. This is fitting, I guess, but I don't really like it.
Just peck everything around you. You gotta do it 3 times. Big peck. There we go.
You have to do it for
You have to
them.
do all of them.
Yeah, you gotta do it 3 times.
Yeah.
I was just really confused as to why you didn't start doing that.
This music is so weird.
I think he didn't see that you had to do that. It's a good thing that Daruma wasn't on the center square. Hopefully he checked first, but that would really cost you some time. They would all reform. Wow. Look at that.
That
dodge.
was very impressive.
Whoa, the
Oh my
read.
God.
That was very impressive.
That was like
turning on the
speedrun
God Gamer
strats. I
skills?
can't imagine doing that level faster. But we've got these little frog heads. I don't remember them.
Yeah, WhytePanther's on the big caterpillar stage.
They have guns, apparently.
They have guns?
Yeah,
Oh, they
you
do
see?
have guns.
You don't want to fuck with a frog that has a gun.
That's what they say.
I don't think anybody says that.
I've heard it.
From who?
I think you said it just now.
No! I said nobody says that.
Right after saying it, so
No,
we
I just
can't
said
have
you
it both
a
ways,
gun.
Alpha. But yeah, the frogs are rough. 3 hits is pretty lenient when it comes to games like this, because this seems like an arcade game, but it was never. I don't think it was ever actually in the arcade. I think
was
this
not.
is just a console game that looks like
Zecks is
an
running out
arcade
of
game.
Time. He's only got
PC engine may as well be arcade.
250. I think he's got like 22 seconds left. I don't know. It's complicated. Those old video game timers where you're not
Oh.
really quite sure if it correlates to anything, but you know it
Only
correlates
one
to you
health
need to go
as well.
faster.
Oh, I could see he tried to kill both
he
of them.
was trying to get it all at once because otherwise he was running out of time.
Well,
Rough.
it's really.
Could be worse though. Still significantly in the lead between all 4 players, not just his race.
As Zecks want to do.
Yes. Is he gonna wait? That's not worth it. I don't know if I'd wait for this 3rd frog. He's gonna miss the Daruma.
No, he missed the jump, but I feel like getting rid of the frogs is more important.
Yeah, the frogs is important. They're
I
really
think he was
annoying
less
because they're so
worried
slow.
about the Daruma, because the Daruma's predictable, right?
Yeah, that's
Frogs are also
true.
slow.
We see WhytePanther on 210. And still a very close race between Bun and SaggingRufus.
It's true.
Yeah, just like one level apart. Oh, you could demolish the whole level at once. I just want to see. I really want to see somebody.
You did be Mac Attack, and it was from me then too.
Yeah, I did point that out because I remember casting that race. That was a
I'm
good
poisoning
race.
the pool
Pool's closed.
with my ostrich cracking games. My favorite genre. No, this is a pretty good game. I actually like this game a lot.
Oh, SaggingRufus
Yeah, it's gonna
is
be
going
fun.
to drop most of the stage if SaggingRufus can line up correctly. Get up there! Just get up! What are you doing?
Wait.
SaggingRufus had everything and threw it away.
WhytePanther just skipped Ostrich Theater.
What?
What the hell? Don't do that. It's the worst.
We're all mods here. We're banning him. That's illegal.
The like real strat, if you like look up like a long play of this or something, or have played it for longer than an MT goal, is that if you crack in front of you and then immediately jump, you skip over the hole that you created and everything behind you falls. And that's pretty useful for clearing these levels fast. Oh, Zecks got trapped. I've been fixated on Zecks. It might have been a lead change in the top race.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah,
Bun was not in the lead.
Bun is ahead. She is winning currently.
Oh, does the demo do that? Yeah, so that just shows that it's real and
And
intended.
Zecks eliminated like a billion enemies just now.
Oh, this is gonna be tricky though.
And you can see
Okay,
that the
so-
counter goes down is only at 1, so if Zecks noticed it just takes the hit, why not?
I mean, there's so little chance of you getting double tapped by one of these crabs.
WhytePanther unfortunately lost some time there.
So we got to deal with the gun frogs.
Yeah, Zech's just gonna try and demolish the whole stage.
Yeah, here you don't technically have to do that because
But
everything else
it'd
is
be
an
so
X's,
slow.
like on the stage that WhytePanther's on. You could, like, make a line, but like,
Yeah, but that
You
is
shouldn't, but you
stupid.
shouldn't.
yeah, that sounds pretty
Zech's just
bad.
trying to get the frogs away from the middle. Oh man.
He's got 1 hit. This is a lot. This is a big time loss for this game if he takes a death here, although still pretty significantly ahead. But nope.
Oh.
These dang
I feel like you
frogs.
got to start with the middle. Just get it out of the way.
Zex is 4 stages
That's
ahead.
exactly what Zecks is doing.
Bun is
Yep.
1 stage ahead.
Before that guy spawns in, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, even if you take that hit, right? These stupid frogs are all gonna gravitate for the middle as you move around in a circle. So
Was
it
there only
doesn't matter.
4 before? Oh, almost lost a lot more time.
Yeah, that
But-
would have been bad.
Yes. Yeah, so the crabs move really slowly going up and down, but they move really quickly going side to side.
Oh, he's trying to bait the crab over.
Taking a death there. When you take a game over, you can just continue like you saw. So there's not really any... There's a little bit of time loss, but I don't know, it's not significant usually in a race. Yeah.
I see what Zex is trying to do.
Your iframes are pretty low in this
Yeah,
game.
I think you should peck instantly and then just immediately like quad peck.
You think you should get the crab? Probably should get the crab.
Yeah, I would. You have enough health to probably tank it. And then just jump back. Yeah. there you go.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah, he just waited and then stayed over there so that
And just took the
stupid enemy wouldn't walk up.
hitbox. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, this guy's pooping all over the place. And can fly.
Oh god, this bird. I
You
remember
still
this
just
bird.
need it. It's not like you need to time it or something. You just need to drop him enough times.
Yeah, I think it was like twice or something.
I think the poop kills you. Well, hurts you at the very least. Oh,
Jumps
Ju-
in the water by mistake.
it's unfortunate. I don't think you can walk into the water, but you can jump anywhere.
Oh, Bun's on the big destruction stages. I like these. Just the whole level goes bam, it's gone.
Oh, he had 2 hits on the ostrich too, or on the flying bird. Ooh.
Who kill
Ooh, ah, killer! Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play it a lot safer.
Zech's dropping himself. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I mean, I understand going for the bird first because he's so dangerous. But if you go for these other things, you're not gonna have
I think
distractions.
you gotta get rid of the Dharmas. Like, they're really obnoxious.
Frogs are pretty bad too. Four HP, so yeah, that's pretty high. I would definitely, if that's the case, I would go for these other guys first. Zex probably doesn't know that yet, though.
Zecks only hit him twice.
Also, good time, Saiho. Saiho finished in 22 minutes. Ah, this bird is fast.
You can't just outrun him.
Get out of there. Oh my gosh, Zecks. No.
Zecks just jumped to the right.
No. Oh, that's true. We needed to get over on the other. That makes so much sense.
So you jump right, and you'll be fine. Kill the ads.
Was Zecks also the winner of MT the year that Andy got weddinged, or was that Drake?
No, that was Zecks. Drake.
what I
That was Zecks.
thought.
That was 11, right?
Yeah, Drake. No, that was. Was that 11? I thought that was 12.
Andy won 12.
Oh, WhytePanther took a very awful death.
Yeah.
It mispecked earlier and created a little trap for themselves. That's rough.
Oh, look at this beautiful setup.
Oh,
bird
I was
faked
ready
out.
for it. The bird was too smart. He knows what's up. Yeah, and he's faster
I think
than
if
you
you're
are.
running, I think if the bird's running towards you, I think you turn around and jump.
Yeah, like I'm just wondering why Zecks is not jumping back and forth because like there's a one tile gap there.
You start to forget that you can, but it's true. It's
But he's
really
jumping
helpful
over
in this game.
enemies.
Man, WhytePanther might catch up here. It's a closer race than we realized. Yeah, also, for anyone watching who hasn't played this, you even though you only like jump per tile, yeah, jump there. Oh, and yeah, see, Zecks just isn't thinking about it. You just hold the button to go down. You don't have to like press the D-pad every single time to move each tile. Oh no!
So
Get out of there!
brave. Get out of there, go. Wait, make the setup, yeah. If he runs this way, bam. Then make another one.
Make another
No,
trap.
don't just wait. Don't just
What are
wait.
you doing?
don't
Why
know
did he
what
wait?
Zecks is
Why
doing.
did he wait to do the first peck?
Zecks, what are you doing?
Get him! Not right there, peck. Oh, okay.
Zecks! It's
This
like
is
he had
crazy.
everything, and then he's just like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll lose."
Oh yeah, WhytePanther's being way too safe on this level if he's waiting for the crab to come back.
Okay, there's one hit on the bird.
Oh, is that a second hit?
Very possibly.
That's creative. Oh, just... Oh, it's gonna try and drop the whole half. That's a good idea.
Well, hits the bird again.
Which is either 2 or 3.
Gonna wait for the bird to run across the middle. Hopefully.
Actually, the enemies are helpful because the bird's down.
That
There
was
he
2
is.
hits.
That was a second hit. What a play.
Yeah, so this frog actually helped him out. The bird can't move through other enemies.
And there we have a dot done from Zecks.
Victory for Zecks!
Now, looking in the top race, I don't remember the order of these levels. I think Bun is ahead.
Yes.
Doing some weird stuff, though. Oh. Yeah, this is...
Trying to create like a cutoff thing instead of just breaking the whole stage.
Yeah. I mean, this is one way to do it. Maybe overcomplicating it a little bit. Zach's dropping a hint in the chat that when the bird flies, it is taking damage. I guess that's not super obvious, but the Kappa was the same way.
Well, the Kappa clearly fell in, right?
It's true. Zecks is still playing. You can see how this starts to get a little bit more difficult. You get some weird patterns.
Who I'll like I'll kill.
Who I'll kill. Does anyone know any other games like that spell something on their high score screen?
I know there's a bunch of games that do it.
It
but I
seems
can't
like
think
kind of
of
an obvious
I
thing to
can't
do,
remember
but
it.
I can't think of any examples.
I know ones that spell the game name, but I'm trying to think of what they are. I want to say there's a Bubble Bobble game that does it.
I mean, WhytePanther's doing something. This is fine. It's just like gonna pretty much guaranteed take a hit right here. Yeah. Zecks had kind of a weird strategy on it, honestly, but it worked. So is this... Oh, okay, Bun's now on 2-9. Or 3-9, rather. So what Zecks did, Saiho, is he just waited for the crab to go down, and then stood right on top of the crab and took a hit, and then just went left, down, right. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought that what you just said there was about this level. Yeah, that's exactly what Zecks did, Saiho. Is he just went down there and just like did everything, and then it finished. WhytePanther on the boss. SaggingRufus is doing some good stuff, but a lot of times the level is designed for you to just knock out a huge section and not have to think too much where the enemies are. You gotta find that before you just start trying to... Like, that crab's gonna get past that crack. Oh, he's gonna do it this way. See, now if he jumps... There you go. How's WhytePanther doing on this bird? How many hits does he have? Only the bird left. And is doing the jump that we wanted Zecks to do so badly. If you time out, do you win? How did we... No one ever noticed that the whole time. You're kidding. Oh, you have to be on a thing. No, you won.
Yeah, he won. WhytePanther won.
Oh, no. How did we never... I never noticed that. No one, none of the testers ever noticed it.
I mean, Zecks would have beaten some levels sooner if he hadn't been so aggressive. Because, like, I guess it makes sense, right?
Yeah. And Bun just won, too. Did they time out? Shoot.
Well, we know what game we're rejecting next time.
Yeah, we know what game won't be.
The timeout death is fine.
I mean, it was okay for this race, but I could see it not being fine.
I feel like if you at least put it in the pace bin so people can elect to waste 90 seconds.
That is a long time on most of these levels.
Yeah, like, you could beat that bird much faster. When Zecks did beat that bird, it was much faster than that. However, there were stages that, like, yeah, if he had just, waited, then he wouldn't have had to die. And in most of these stages, everything is so aggressive that it takes a while. Oh yeah, I have to go. So good luck with the interviews. Everyone enjoy races. Play more video game. I think there's another thing.
There's more. Oh, there's more.
There's gonna be more. There's too many
Hello.
games.
Hello.
Yeah, that was a weird. I guess I did the timeout thing once before, but like I thought I was just actually killing the last enemy at the last second, so it seemed like it worked then. But now,
yeah. Well, we didn't know, but that's life, and it didn't actually affect this race. Zecks won all the levels legit sooner.
oh yeah, no, that's. I was having so much trouble with 3-9 that I'm not at all surprised.
Yeah, Zecks did an interesting strategy on that. Saiho said he did the same thing, where he went down to the bottom right away, and then just waited for the crab to get down there, and then basically just stepped on top of the crab and went all around it, and then everything fell.
Yeah, that one was a little tricky. Like, everything was just like you can tell that they move to you, or at least they try to, but yeah. So I don't know. But yeah,
apparently
you trade the life for the level. You do lose the life, but you still go to the next level. So
yeah. So there's not really. I would say that that's enough of a reason to not include this in the future. But you never know. We would at least need to put it in the pace bin or figure out or test it with that knowledge. That's something I never knew, and I've played this quite a bit. That's something that none of the testers found out ever. Because at least in this goal, it does happen on bosses. That happened to WhytePanther on the final boss and Muware.
Oh yeah, okay. I can believe it.
SaggingRufus has forfeited hello.
That was a game.
It is a game.
Fun?
It was better than the last game. The pull it together or whatever it was.
Oh. I didn't see that race.
Or pull 2, it was the one I did with Phantom Matt. It was better than that one.
Yeah, pull 2.
Yeah, Bun, you're a super
Impossibly hard
gamer
top
for not
8.
timing out.
That's just he didn't go the way I wanted to. I couldn't I couldn't make a move on him. That's why I ended up timing out. I was like, oh, I gotta try again, start over. Like, okay, fine. And then, no, it's next level. Oh.
Zecks got a really cool double hit one time.
Oh yeah, on that boss, or
Yeah.
Yes, it was weird. It was like he knocked him up, but he was kind of halfway between tiles, and then knocked over the other half. So when he came back down, he was still kind of over a gap, and it got a second hit on him.
Sure.
So that's pretty cool.
The big thing I found was that when I got into World 3, so the bosses took me longer than they should have, just because the first one I killed the boss guy, and I was like, oh, I have to kill everything else, and then I don't know, I just messed up a whole bunch, but when I got to the red rolly guys, I just they warped my brain, and I was like, why can't I get away from them, ever?
Yeah, the Darumas are, they're tricky.
Oh yeah, they're. Well, I mean, there were some places where they would just keep stopping. They'll stop if they're not on a breakable tile, but that's about it. And that made 3-9 extra hard to navigate, because they were going to roll, but they were going to just roll one space for whatever reason with intersections.
I never really figured out how they were moving. It was just I'm just going to keep trying to hopefully jump over them, and hopefully there's not two of them rolling towards me at the same time.
Yeah.
They don't target you, but they do just kind of keep going wherever they can, I think.
Yeah,
if they come to
intersections, they stop. I think that's basically it.
Yeah, and even then, I'm not sure what determines which direction they go.
Yeah. So
Maybe
someone
that's
also
an
needs to tell
RNG
those
factor.
tree stumps to not smoke. That's bad for them.
Yeah, Smokey the Bear says don't smoke if you're a tree stump.
I was gonna
Only
say,
you
think
can
it's bad
prevent
as a
forest
human.
fires and lung cancer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the smoking tree stumps are pretty funny. I didn't know. So last time I subbed this in MT14, I did the Japanese game because I thought that was the only one that existed. But this is a total US release of this game, oddly enough.
I mean, well, I didn't watch the cutscenes, but it didn't seem like there was any text to speak of. But I mean, maybe there's something in that text in the
It's
cutscene.
basically, yeah, the Japanese one is like no different. Some of the menus are in Japanese.
Sure.
I just did it so it wasn't technically a resub.